Hello, you're welcome. It's Henry the computer guy. Actually, today we are going to talk about what we call the comments. Let's say someone has commented into your document. How do you see those documents? How do you delete them? And all that. Okay, let's open our document. Now, we come to insert. Of course, we are under the insert tab, and we are actually talking about today, we are talking about the comments. So specifically assuming that we had some information into our document, let's say we say equals rand, we open the bracket, we say, let's say 10, 10, we get some dummy text there. So we have some pages here. Assuming that you're making some research, remember I was at school and we could make research. Let's say we are writing some proposals. You could communicate with your lecturer through emails. So how did we communicate? We use comments. For example, you could make your research, then send the information to that lecturer. Then afterwards, the lecturer reads through, then make some comments where you have to make some modifications, where you have to make some changes. So we specifically use the comments. So now, assuming this is the big document I'm having, so I'm having 22 pages, but I've sent it to someone, but someone is going to make some comments into my document. How will I do that? Or how will that person make the comments into that document? So specifically after reading through, let's say your lecturer wants you to make some changes here. Let's say add this part. So what we'll do, we'll highlight that part of that document, then come to comments. So that person is going to write information here that you're supposed to make, or the modifications you're supposed to make into your work. Let's say make the changes into this paragraph. Specifically leave that. Then we create another comment. Let's say other first. Let's say here highlight, come to comment. Let's say add a title. Add a title. Then let's say highlight this, add a comment, change the body. Let's say somewhere else this paragraph is wrong. Now, after that person making changes or commenting into your work, they would email that information back to you, then you receive it and look through that information. So you go on clicking to that part of the comment, then read and see what that person wanted you to make changes from. So now, when we come back here to view, for example, if let's say I was into my document here, I'm not seeing them. Let's say we can come back to review, then come to what we call the, assuming that the document was like that. We are not seeing where someone made the comments from, but they are showing you some little or small icons that are aside here. So you can show all the comments. Then you can start moving through those comments that person has made into the document. Let's say have been here, they can say next, let's say next. You go on seeing all previous. Then after you making the changes, you could come back and start deleting the comments from your work. Go on deleting. Next, you delete that comment. Next, you delete that comment. Next, you delete that comment. Up when all those comments are done or over into your from your document. That's how someone can really comment onto your work, and you always make that change. You can take the document back, then we have no comments now. Then afterwards, if you also wanted to tell that person something, let's say about this paragraph, you could write some information down here. Then again, email that information to that person. So specifically, this tutorial has been all about commenting or making comments into our document. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.